causing a ruckus in Sydney because we don't know how to cross the street. Let's do it. The bathroom. I'm honestly not digging this very much.
I've been called tosser, faker, and a simpleton.
They are so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, it was fun!
I'm eating good tonight.
Take it away, I will do the harmony for you.
La, 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 la.
5 strangers have been brought together for the trip of a lifetime, a 13-week tour of the Pacific Rim. They only have $50 a day to survive
My
on,
budget's already screwed.
and everything they do is decided by you.
You tell us what to do.
If you suggest it on the web, they'll do it.
And I was reading the 5-6 message board.
Each travel journalist has a special area of interest.
I am the music and food guy.
I'm the culture vulture.
I am the adrenaline junkie.
I'm the alternative traveler.
I am the party animal.
And by the way, this all happened just last week.
And this week, we hit Sydney, Australia.
9:30 a.m. The TJs arrive in Sydney, Australia after a 14-hour, 7,500-mile flight from Los Angeles.
We just got to Sydney, Australia. I'm a little tired, a little hungry, and first impressions are the women are hot here.
I'm so far, I knew I was in Australia when I heard the Australian accent. It's one of my favorite accents of all time.
We're in Sydney! 5 Takes has arrived!
First things first, the TJs have to change their money to Australian dollars.
Blue, orange, and yellow.
For me?
It's good.
Change is $1, and this one is $2.
Oh, I see you through the money.
The money's gorgeous.
With cash in their pockets, it's time to find a place to stay.
So we're going to check 5takes.com and check the message board to see if there's any suggestions for some good places to stay tonight. Hopefully we'll find a very cheap place, maybe have a free breakfast in the morning, which would be a great thing. Internet. And yeah, so we're using the internet, 5takes.com right now to see what you suggested.
G'day, mate. That was the first time I said g'day to someone in Australia. I love it. This place is funky cool. That's all I can say about it. It's funky cool.
It's beautiful on so many different levels. Absolutely beautiful views. I mean, postcards everywhere you turn.
People in this city are on the move, and they know how to move very well.
You know what's really getting me is crossing the street because I'm looking in the wrong direction.
The TJ's first challenge, crossing the street.
Universal, jaywalking is universal.
I'm not doing it. See, they already got honked at. They're causing a ruckus in Sydney because we don't know how to cross the street.
There's one right there, there's one right there.
Suggestions from the web guide the TJs to Sydney's King's Cross district, where all the youth hostels are.
March offer special, dorm only $20.
At least it says hotel, not hostel.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Free rooftop barbecue. Free.
State of the art. Oh, and there's a state of the art internet room. Not only the internet, but you have a room.
Internet in our room would be awesome. Okay, you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Just open the prison door.
It looks like a 6-year-old's room. Josh, you love the camera!
This is perfect.
Check out the bathroom.
Yes! Welcome to Sydney. Let's hit the beach.
Australia is famous for surfing, and nothing defines it more than the world-famous Bondi Beach.
It's gonna be really fun. I've never surfed before in my entire life, and we get to do it on one of the best beaches in Australia.
5 of us are trying to get to Bondi Beach. So $6 a piece is kind of pricey. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's $6. Is that round trip or one way?
Is that round trip, Josh?
No. My budget's already screwed.
Water, I hear there's sharks. Shacks.
You know, if I hear one more thing about sharks. Ooh, watch out for the shark. Don't get eaten by a shark.
Everything in Australia can kill you.
Sharks.
Whereabouts are you from?
You ever heard of Watts, South Central?
Seriously. Can you surf or not?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm some kind of faker?
You got a scarf on and that. You don't look like a surfer. Seriously, bro.
Ready for Bondi. Apparently I don't look like a surfer, but I'm gonna surf anyways. I've been called a tosser, faker, and a simpleton. And he called me an idiot, too.
Are you getting off the bus itself?
We're gonna get off, where should I
get
get
off
off?
in the middle of the beach?
Where should I get off?
Well, the best waves at South Rock, you probably want to go to the Little Waves, don't you?
Sure. I'll go, the little waves?
Little Waves.
Whatever.
The girls surf it.
Whatever.
On the little waves.
Take me to the big waves. Take
We
me
get
to
off
the big
at
waves.
South Rock.
I want to see a big wave.
You want to see one or you want to ride one?
I want to ride one. Everyone thinks I'm a tosser. They think I'm a simpleton. They think I'm stupid. But I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone. Except the entire world.
Josh.
I'm Josh.
Josh,
How's it going? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's the way, mate. How you all going? First time in Bondi?
At Bondi, we met this dope local named Rash Ryder, who, unlike the guy on the train, Rash actually wanted to help us out.
Let's get out there while it's still a nice day and the sun's still up.
Bondi, I know, is a very popular beach. They say it's the place that you have to come to be seen. All the actors come here, the models come here, everyone who's everyone comes here just to be seen here.
We walk along the cliff face around here, so you can have a good look around while you're here. And about three weeks ago, there was a big white point here, about 15 foot, lurking around, and they got sirens that go off, the beach inspectors. We've got shark nets along here.
Shark nets?
Yeah, you might be able to, there's a buoy out here somewhere that goes across.
Is there a net on the other beach that we're going?
No.
No nets, no shark nets.
Don't worry, we'll be all right. If they hassle you, poke them in the eye. That's what they reckon.
Don't bite me, please, Mr. Sharky.
I don't know if he's trying to scare us, but if he is, it worked.
Any of you guys surf before? Okay, so you're all right. You'll be fine.
He says I'm a pro. He says I should really work on this so I could get sponsored.
Despite Josh's claim that he knows how to surf, Bondi seems to be getting the better of him.
That's all part of doing things that are tough. You know, you're gonna fall. And I just kept surfing. I didn't get out like all the other kids, like all the other TJs. I never said I was a pro.
Fighting exhaustion from the long flight, long day, and surfing, the TJs splurge on a cab ride for one more magic moment.
All right, fine. I'm trusting Tony.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh, yeah.
Get out of the car. Can we please
Can we get out? That is amazing.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing.
This is gorgeous. This is absolutely peaceful and beautiful and serene, and I don't know if pictures will do it justice, but
That was one of the coolest views I've ever seen in my entire life, hands down.
This is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable things that you would never dream of seeing, and it's just unbelievable.
cheers to the
Absolutely.
first night for the rest of our lives.
To a journey, not a trip. To a journey.
To a journey.
That's true.
And for some of them, the first day was still far from over.
My.
It's the morning after the night before for the TJs, and already they're regretting staying out on their first night in Sydney.
Right now it's 9:30 in the morning. I probably came home at I left the club at about 4:30.
I don't know everything that happened last night. It was our first night here. We got here at like 8 in the morning. And I didn't go to bed until about 5 the next morning.
He probably had a little bit more fun than I did personally.
My. What happened last night? The nightlife Aussies, there's a few types. There's the chic clubber type, like.
It was nuts.
There's the Australian footy player.
For living, I pick up a ball and run.
Who's either got like some type of bruise or bump or gash or like black eye. But they're all so much fun. No one gave us any problems last night, and all know how to raise some hell.
The girls were aggressive. I woke up this morning with a book full of random phone numbers, and I actually have not a clue who any of these people are. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah.
Last night, I had a great time.
Gabe went a little more off the beaten path than Josh and Tony on his first night out.
We got to go and check out the #2 female DJ in all of Australia. I just heard about this awesome DJ.
Saturday night is, it's a night called Saturday, which is a pretty corny name, but...
She was playing at this place that was a drag queen show.
A lot of straight people come, like Sydney is very famous for its drag shows. We've got some of the best drag performers in the entire world.
Coming from Fort Collins, Colorado, I have never seen a drag show before in my entire life. Cool experience. This is what I love about traveling. You get to see things that you wouldn't see at home.
Ready to go, second day. I'm not tired anymore from the flight, so I'm ready to go get some breakfast.
King's Cross is packed with street cafes.
What's good?
Can we order Vegemite here? Can I get, how much is like like, I don't know what, does it come in a can? Or? Can I get Vegemite on bread?
Sure, you want white focaccia cake, bread?
What would you suggest? I'll do that. Yeah. This is the message board. #1 most suggested thing to eat in Australia is Vegemite. I'm scared to taste the Vegemite. After they make beer in Australia, they have some waste product from the beer that they don't use. So they put it, they put it in a bottle or a little jar, and that's what Vegemite is. It's the waste of the beer.
Is that Vegemite? Yes.
Vegemite. All right, people, we got lactose.
Having Vegemite.
I thought it was I thought it was yellow for some. That's Vegemite.
It looks like chocolate. It looks like Nutella.
It totally looks like Nutella. All right, I'm gonna smell it first.
I need to try it.
It smells good. It smells decent. It smells like cinnamon and butter, actually. I don't know. All right, here we go. You ready?
Oh my god. Oh, dude.
Okay, I have to have a bite. 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 I have to have a bite.
Swallow it, Gabe.
It tastes like a combination of some fish scales mixed with earwax. The smell is deceiving. It smells like cinnamon, and then you eat earwax. But the bad thing is, we only have $50 a day, so I want to like eat it because I paid for it, even though it's disgusting.
Okay, Josh, do you want to do a simultaneous biting? It's not that bad, people.
Whatever.
No, it tastes kind of oniony.
Oh, really?
It does.
Take a bite. Oh, take a bite. That was so small. Oh no.
It's tangy.
Tangy.
It's good.
I wouldn't put that in my mouth.
When in Rome, right? It was definitely strong.
Your eyes are watering.
Your eyes are watering.
I don't see how you can kiss someone after you eat this stuff.
Aww.
Your breath is like, whew,
Yeah.
potent.
So we got 2 against 3. 2 people think Vegemite is nasty.
I'll trade you an egg for that.
Yeah, I'll totally trade you an egg.
The TJs search the message boards for low-cost activities so they can get as much out of Sydney as they can on a tight budget. They find a free boat tour of the harbor.
That's a good idea.
While online, they get a message from Travel Channel headquarters about a challenge for them from Tourism Australia.
All right, guys, so we have a challenge from the Big Cheese.
Big Cheese.
Yeah, let's give this a go.
Good day, TJs, and welcome to Sydney, one of the world's great cities.
If they answer the challenge question correctly, they'll get to go on a fantastic excursion that's way beyond their budget.
They want you to experience some of Australia's most beautiful places, but you're going to have to earn it. Tony, this question is for you.
Oh,
it's on you, yeah. It's all you, man.
A word scribbled on the streets has a special meaning for the people of Sydney. What is the word, what is the landmark, and what is the link? You have 72 hours. Good luck.
How much time do you have?
72 hours. I'd like to go and start.
You got
start
it?
this right now, yeah.
All right, the pressure has begun.
Yeah,
The pressure has begun. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck.
The search starts here with the locals.
I heard that there was something written on the ground inside Sydney, like that's scribbled on the ground that has like some importance to locals or something like that. Do you know anything about that at all?
Not at all.
Not at all? You know what that is at all?
No, I've just come from Denmark yesterday.
Pardon me, man. You mind if I ask? No?
Not having a lot of luck.
Yeah, not having a lot of luck.
Not luck at all.
Nobody seems to know what we're talking about.
And if you fail,
yeah,
we all fail, Tony.
Yeah.
I'll try to help you out.
No pressure.
Finally, Tony meets a Sydneysider who has heard of this mystery word.
It has a specific meaning to locals in Sydney, and I was trying to find it and find out about it.
Yeah, it's eternity.
Eternity?
Yeah.
Do you know where that is, by chance?
I think the guy who used to write Eternity has passed away.
Really? We found out it's eternity, so I'm not on a wild goose hunt. We actually have something to find.
You just don't know where it is.
We just don't know where it is yet.
With 1/3 of the challenge question solved, it's time for the TJs to head for the harbor.
We're about to embark on a little ferry ride put on by the Contemporary Art Museum in Sydney. Let's go. Come on, people, come on.
Sydney has one of the great harbors of the world, and there's no better place to see it than from the water.
I'm starting to feel a little woozy from last night. I don't know if a boat tour was the wisest thing.
We're in the middle of Sydney Harbor on the water. We got the Sydney Harbor Bridge to our left and the amazing Sydney Opera House to our right.
This is the largest natural harbor in the entire world. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I did my research.
And there are people climbing the bridge. What's the name of the bridge? Does anybody know?
Sydney Harbor Bridge.
Sydney Harbor Bridge.
Yeah.
People are climbing to the top of it, and I've got some people that are kind of stalled there. I wonder how tired they are. That looks like a trek.
Because they do a thing called the bridge walk. It's called the bridge walk.
Yeah.
Where they harness you in and you get strapped into the bridge and you climb over.
That's got to be pretty strenuous.
Yeah, that looks
pretty
Gabe's gonna do it.
I'll be wetting my pants for fear of heights because that looks really high, even from way right.
Would you do it, dude?
Maybe we can
Hey, if you could talk me into it, I'll absolutely.
Yeah, I would totally do it. But I think one of us should. Maybe we can all just combine all our money and then
Send somebody up.
someone up. Do you have any?
After the ferry ride, Tiffany and Renee checked the web to find out what to do next. Someone suggested Taronga Zoo, one of the biggest attractions in Sydney, but it means another trip back across the harbor.
Thank you very much. It was $10, but it's a round trip on the ferry, so we should be able to see the harbor a little bit too. I heard that you can pet a lot of the animals, so if they have any koalas, I know that's a little cliche. I would be really excited if I could get a little close to one of those.
So I'm extremely happy about being outside of the red light district for 5 minutes, if that's all it is.
After a 12-minute ferry ride, Tiffany and Renee arrive at Taronga Zoo in Mossman, north of the city center.
The boys will regret not coming for sure.
Back in King's Cross, Tony and Gabe work on solving the challenge question.
I was given the task, personally, by the Big Cheese himself, to find an important word that's scribbled on the street in Sydney somewhere. Find out its meaning, where it's from, and why it's there. And that's what I'm trying to do now, because it sounds like if I lose this, we all lose.
Yeah.
And if I win, we all win. So the pressure, so don't screw it up, Tony. I've got my map, and I've got mapped out where I think this location's gonna be, what I gathered from talking to different people.
Do you know where we are now on the map?
Yeah, we are, no, I don't. Yeah, we'd be facing, she oriented the map, I think, like this.
like this.
I think our hostel.
Yeah, I know our hostel's that way.
So we were supposed to go that way, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
The Sky Safari tram takes Tiffany and Renee up to the zoo from the ferry.
You can see the Harbor Bridge and the Opera House, the whole city, the skyline, all from up here. And we've only been here for 30 seconds. Hi. This is not a special, specific activity. Anyone can go in and stand next to the koala. It just costs $3.
All right, let's see who we've got here.
Hi.
The learning of being a koala in another life. I mean, in many ways, these are very highly evolved animals, aren't they? I mean, they've evolved to eat one particular sort of food that no one else competes for because it's so difficult to digest.
Just as an offshoot as well, she actually has a baby in the pouch.
She has a baby. You can see that. There weren't huge fences or netting that you had to poke your fingers through. You saw the animals and they saw you, and it was okay. So that's just all unique, you know, just real unique experiences. Thank you.
Things of interest.
What's the word that they wrote on there again? Eternity.
Tony still doesn't know the answer to the challenge question, and no one on the street seems to know it either.
What I found out so far is that there was a man a while ago, and from what I hear, he's long gone, that used to walk around the streets of Sydney writing eternity in chalk on the ground. You know where the guy writes eternity on the ground?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know if there's like a place where that's written still in the city?
Not that I know of, no, sorry.
Thanks, man.
Apparently it's not all that famous. Everyone we've been asking doesn't know what we're talking about. They know who the guy is, but they don't know about a landmark or a monument, so.
How about this?
I'm gonna panic, man. Are you gonna panic?
Australia is home to animal species found nowhere else on Earth, but you can see them here at the zoo.
Is this a wallaby?
This is a wallaby.
Hello, wallaby.
If we'll go and have a look at the echidnas. They're what we call a spiny anteater. They're also a mammal, but they lay eggs to reproduce. One of only 2 species in the world that does this, and we've got the other one here, the platypus.
That is wild. He's 100% muscle. Apparently if he stood up, he's taller than our tour guide, Mark. And they're all over the place. They're not endangered. The myth is that kangaroos need to be protected because they're endangered, but that's not true at all. You can see them all over the place. They're doing just fine. Thank you so much for today. It was so special. Thank you, Mark.
No worries.
Coming up.
Tony, you're gonna get naked?
Sure. Sure.
It's the TJ's 3rd day in Sydney, and it's time for Renee to soak in a little culture.
I just was at an internet cafe and I was reading the message boards, the 5 Takes message board, and I got a great posting from someone telling me that they were just in Sydney and they went to this bar/gallery/hotel, I guess, called the Art House Hotel. I used to go every Monday. They have a painting group with a live model and anyone can join in. You have to bring your own stuff and you can have a beer while you draw. So, sounds great. It's Monday. Everything's in place. Is it nude figure drawing or clothed figure drawing? It is nude. Okay, thank you. Okay, I will see you there. Okay, take care now. Have a good night. Bye. This is great. I'm on my way.
Renee has graciously invited me to come along and tag along with her.
Oh, I'm so glad you want to come.
And we're gonna go see if we can draw some naked people. Hopefully they're naked. I like naked.
Gabe's also ready to take in some culture, but for him, it's more about the ear than the eye.
So I met up with DJ Feta a couple nights ago, and then I get to go to the club with her tonight and see what happens. It's gonna be a good time, so let's go.
Sveta plays a diverse range of funky, twisted, deep and dirty grooves.
I totally got to go up in the booth at the club. I asked her if it would be all right. I didn't want to step on anyone's toes, but she's like, yeah, come up in the club. And come up in the booth with me. So I hopped up there. She let me start spinning for the club. I was a little nervous because my skills aren't very good yet. But yeah, I mixed a couple songs together for the club and no one stopped dancing.
That was an awesome experience. I got to go in the booth. That's the first time I've ever done that in any kind of club before with DJ Sveta, none other. And I had a great time.
Is this your first time doing the figure drawing?
Yes,
then?
my first time trying any type of drawing.
This is great.
I always wanted to learn.
Renee's done a lot of sketching, so she dives right in. But Tony's a bit distracted by his newfound appreciation for art.
I'm looking at a naked lady, and it's arousing.
Really? I never thought about it as arousing.
Like she has a lot of really nice kind of lines, and she's standing in a really cool pose. And the shadows are really nice too. So this is great. And the beer was $4, which is usually a lot of money.
She can stand there like that with her arms in the air.
I don't know if I could. A lot of my friends have done it. I don't know if I'd be able to do it.
I always think about like creativity and all that kind of thing, and I mean, so far it's just been fed. I just can't believe what's going on and what I've seen and felt.
And it's a very good way of getting rid of your...
After the first session, Tony and Renee hang around to meet the model. She ends up trying to talk Tony into having a much more interactive experience than he bargained for.
So who's going to rise up to the challenge? Who wants to try out?
I definitely do it. I would do it in an
So you
instant.
want to jump up and do
Right
a
now?
flip? Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem at all.
All right.
Tony, you're gonna get naked? I'm gonna get my pencils all ready. That's great.
Okay, you ready? I'll take you down and you can...
Wow. He really is walking the walk, because he was talking the talk, my friends. That's great. I'm gonna get my pencil sharpened for this one.
I kind of got caught by Renee and the nude model because Renee asked me on the way here if I'd be willing to model nude. And of course, I'm like, yeah! And then it kind of came back at me when the nude model suggested that I do it. And Renee looked at me like, are you a liar or are you telling me the truth? And so now I'm about to go, actually right now as we speak, and stand in front of a crowd of people, a whole room full of them, nude for 10 minutes. And we're gonna see how that works out. I mean, I've always wanted to be the center of attention, you know? So I literally was in the center of the room, surrounded by people who did nothing but stare at me. So, I mean, it was not bad at all.
If anyone would like to contribute their sketch, Tony has a souvenir of his experience as a live model.
Thank you very much.
Oh, another one.
Thank you very much. You know, actually, as I started to look around the room and see the different viewpoints of me, I thought it was cool. Like, I thought that was really cool, actually. So I would do that again anytime. All
I
right,
can't believe that you did that.
I'm gonna go put my clothes back on.
Coming up, Tiffany comes out of her shell and Josh shows his cultured side.
Do they ever have rock concerts? You know, like Metallica? Have they ever played here? Or...
She was up.
He says I'm a pro. He says I should really work.
Rash Ryder, who the TJs met at Bondi Beach, offers Gabe and Tiffany a seat on his fishing boat. The catch? A pre-dawn dock departure.
It's about 5:30 a.m. We are going fishing. We're gonna try to catch our dinner. So, you know, we're on a budget, and we got a local friend, Rash, who's gonna take us out fishing, and hopefully we catch some big, humongous fish. How's it going, man?
Good, mate.
Ready to
Well
catch some
done.
fish, huh?
Nice and early for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? How you
Rising
liking
with
it?
the
What do you
sun.
think? We're going to get a couple?
That's a nice
It's a
boat,
nice
man.
boat, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
See, that's our boat over there, mate. That's the only problem.
It's kind of small.
Okay, let's go down to the boat. Come and have a look at our friends. They're going to get a little bit of body piercing later. Yeah, look at me, don't I look trendy? Next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire, the king folks, they get that big kingfish away from there. Yeah,
Oh, no.
we go out and try and catch some squid too.
And we're off. Woo!
Across the harbor, the other TJs are off to an early start as well for a tour of one of Sydney's greatest icons.
Good morning. We are here very early, standing in front of the world-renowned Sydney Opera House. We are about to embark on a little tour. The only way to get behind the scenes is to get there at the crack of dawn, which we did this morning.
There are a number of different venues within the Opera House, but the most famous is the concert hall, which seats over 2,600 people.
Welcome to the Sydney Opera
Thanks.
House, the most
Gorgeous.
highly recognised building in the world.
Do they ever have rock concerts? You know, like Metallica? Have they ever played here?
This is awesome. This is exactly where I would want to be today. You know, I love the city, but it's just nice to kind of enjoy the stuff, you know?
Oh, yes, I got one. Okay.
James got his. I'm so envious.
Oh, it's a nice. Okay.
Oh my gosh, what a snap.
Pink colour, look at that. Look at the beautiful colours.
Renee tests out the acoustics of the high vaulted ceiling.
And a 1, and a 2, and
Take it away, I will do the harmony for you.
La 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 la.
And that was our performance.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, and good night.
He's
I
a
love
genius.
you all. I'll be here all week.
Don't disrupt the genius of the conductor.
I thought they were just terrific. I don't think I've ever heard better amateur singing in my life. And I've had a few on this stage that have all had a go, and you really gave it a really good showing. Terrific.
Like sailing, I mean, get me on a boat. I just love it. Gabe's fantastic, you know. And like, we didn't really have a lot of dialogue between each other, but it's a memory that we've got to keep between the two of us. You know, it doesn't have to be this huge event. It doesn't have to cost a ton of money.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, it was fun!
Oh, nice!
I've never caught crabs.
Oh, that is a soundbite. I've never caught crabs before.
I've never caught crabs before. I've eaten crabs, but I've never caught one, and I've never seen them in their natural habitat either.
We're eating good tonight.
All right, guys, this is our last day to answer the question.
The TJs have only a few hours left to solve the challenge question.
There is a word scribbled on the streets in Sydney that has special meaning to the locals in Sydney. What's the landmark? What's the link? What's the word?
What'd you find?
Well, basically, we know the word's eternity. That's the first thing, that's the easiest thing we found out, eternity. It was scribbled on the ground by a man, I think... Arthur. They put eternity across the bridge for the Olympics. The link. Now, that's something that I was still trying to figure
Well,
out.
let's just leave you alone, and then we'll go ask some people. How about that?
How about that?
What would you prefer?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's not like a preference thing right now. Like I'm stuck.
Let's just hit the streets.
Let's
do
it. Let's rock.
Okay.
Cool. All right, thank you. Thank you. Same stuff. She knows who we're talking about, but no remembrances. It's not still there, so no luck. Only.
Finally, Tiffany finds a shop owner who seems to have all the pieces to the puzzle.
So you know quite a bit about the word eternity, and it reminds you of
Millennium music.
Okay, so everybody saw it, and that's what, if we were to say it, that's what they would
say.
Okay.
It was written on the bridge in lights.
At the stroke of midnight, the word eternity was emblazoned across the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Symbolizing the capacity for reinvention and hope for the future, this display had a special significance for Sydneysiders.
Perfect.
Perfect? Good stuff? Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. She gives nice tight hugs, too.
Is that a final answer?
I think that's your final answer.
Final answer.
I think
You
that's-
sure?
Yeah, you know what, man? If I don't get it with this one, man, all y'all can go to hell because we're not getting a gift, you know? I'm trying to get this right. Our final answer is... copy and paste.
Now, Tony just has to upload the answer and wait.
Yeah, post now.
Post now. Oh.
Done.
Did you do it?
Done.
Buttons pressed. Notebooks closed.
Next, will Tony be the hero or the zero? And what is the prize? Up on the rooftop of their hostel, Tony downloads the network's response to his submission.
What is this exciting adventure?
We don't know.
If he gets it wrong, it's all on Tony.
I almost don't want to know.
You want to get it over with?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's thinking.
Well done, Tony. You got it right.
You got it right.
And the prize for all of you is the chance to climb the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Yeah! Good job, Tony.
Nice job, man.
Nice.
I knew you could do it.
This one
I can't say I'm absolutely ecstatic to go climb the bridge, but it's gonna be all right, I guess.
I thought you were joking. You're serious?
You think I'm joking? No, I'm absolutely petrified.
Like even looking at it when we were driving by on the boat yesterday, looking up, I was like, wow, that's pretty high.
I think the most important thing to always think about when you're doing things like that is to breathe. So just, just be cool and just breathe, bro. You'll be fine.
Breathe and crawl on all fours.
We'll all be this.
No, I'm not gonna eat anything for a while.
And vomit to the left or right.
Vomit to the left or right.
Yeah.
The Sydney Harbour Bridge is the world's largest steel arch bridge. At the top, the TJs will be nearly 440 feet above sea level. But at least they'll be wearing safety harnesses.
This is not fun to me. I'm honestly not digging this very much. I can feel the bridge shaking right now, so it doesn't make it feel very sturdy.
A beautiful view, nothing like it anywhere, and we are here.
We're 480 feet above traffic.
This is pretty nuts.
Yo! I'm trying to stop smiling, but as soon as I let go, it's like, and my jaws are killing me.
I'm just floating right now. I'm high. This is getting me high. Literally. Bridge climbing, dude.
Yes.
You ever think
yes.
you do it?
Absolutely.
Group hard. Group hard. Group hard. Guys. We did it. I love you guys.
And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning.
baby. And I love Sydney.
The possibilities are endless. I'm really happy with myself right now.
I never would have dreamt that I'd be at the top of the famous bridge in Sydney, Australia. This is really nice to see Gabe kind of up here and all of us together.
I mean, coming up here was the best thing that could have ever happened, and this is just the beginning.
This trip is changing my life in ways that I can't even begin to explain. I'm definitely becoming a different person. It's profound.
Coming up, will Josh finally beat Bondi?
Some food, had a kebab, I'm ready to surf, dude. We're going surfing?
Let's do it. Time to hit up Bondi again. I'm gonna show that fool. Hopefully that fool's down there this time.
You gotta show him
that I know how to do things more than just falling, right?
Nice, exactly.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna be ripping it up. So I feel it. Man, let's go.
It's almost time to leave Sydney. And now that Gabe has conquered his fear of heights, Josh has to conquer the waves at Bondi Beach before he can move on.
Looks like the waves are a little bit bigger this time than last time.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I ate crap a couple times, but I got up. I surfed. I surfed Bondi.
That's all I got it up, like.
That's right.
A lot.
I would like to introduce you to Mr. Snapper, and I'm Mrs. Crab. Oh, okay, so go ahead and have a seat around the table.
on the table.
Just to start.
So,
What, is this weird?
This is
Mr. Snapper and
Gabe and Tiffany have put together one last surprise for the group before they leave Sydney for Cairns, 1,500 miles to the north.
We're about to feed you what we personally caught out of the Sydney Harbor right over there. You're enjoying the fruit of our labors. We know you're broke, and just so you know, in a restaurant, what we're about to serve you would cost about $150.
Wow. You guys are awesome.
There's only 2 butters plain, and then 2 chili butters. But sharing is caring.
Whose idea was chili butter? That's great.
That was
It's actually Rash. He's crazy.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So now we will go ahead and present the main entree, but you're gonna have to close your eyes and then turn towards the table.
Yes.
Balls are closed. I don't cheat. I don't cheat. Me neither.
Not turning around.
All right, eyes closed, eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
I heard Tiffany running around and giggling.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. There's dinner.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, now we are not done because this
Get in my belly.
Okay,
Yeah.
flip them over on their back sides, and let's just explain a few things here. These are all males,
Yes, all males.
so they're better meat. Wait, whoa. Okay, this right here, if you lift it up, this little tab, that is their genitalia. It's gonna be perfectly clean, and it's tastier than you can ever imagine.
This is hopefully evident of what's to come with this group.
I've been saying it all week. I'm broke. You know, I don't have any money. I've eaten once today. This is gourmet. Like, I love crabs. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The fact that we're on a roof, like in Sydney, Australia, eating crab that was caught by friends is pretty spectacular.
I feel like we are all on the same, like similar wavelengths. You know, I feel like we're all, you know, looking out for each other, and I can't, you know, I can't describe how I feel right now. It's great.
Thank you guys so much.
Boxed wide.
Thank you guys, man.
Anything for you.
Even getting the stall.
I would like to make a toast to the efforts of Gabe and Tiffany today, and thank you guys. I just gotta say thank you. That's it.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Let's keep it up.
It's like so nice to have someone like just as excited as you are. I just think they feel really flattered, and they should. Because, you know,
That's what I was thinking.
it's
I thought
true.
they would've- I thought
When
they
we're
had, you know,
running low on money at the end of the week, we need to stretch out and help each other.
Completely happy with this. I'm really excited. I'm proud of Tiffany and I. The fact that, you know, we get to share food with some friends in Sydney, Australia, that's travel. Love it. My final take on Sydney, it's a great place to be young, to go dance, to go eat, and to conquer some fears.
This is the dopest, funkiest, most chill spot. Around every corner, there's some kind of adventure to be had.
And my final take on the party scene here, phenomenal.
From the art to Bondi Beach, you feel no worries, you see it.
And it's not just one city, it's like 7 different cities all packed into one. You have every single kind of vacation you could ever want to take in one place.
To find out more about the TJ's personal stories on Sydney and to see their videos, check out the 5 Takes website.